I really liked that last time, so I'm going to do it again. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's your favourite teacher, Miss Hay. Today we are going to be talking a little bit about the Jacobites, which we have started learning about, but unfortunately, like everything else, our time was cut short. So, just a little check-in. I'm going to get my little pen. A little check-in. How's everybody feeling today? This is day... I don't even know what day we're on anymore, to be honest. I think we're on day... What day we're on, Jamie? Tuesday. Wednesday for you guys. I don't even know what day it is, and I should know what day it is because I'm a teacher. That's my job. Personally, I quite like the camera from, you know, this angle maybe, but we're here now.
Stop making it!
So today, this is how I am feeling. And obviously, I'm really happy to see all of the work that you've been doing at home as well. So, what we're going to do is I'm going to transport you into another world. Here we are. We are at Killiecrankie. I know, time machines. So, what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the Battle of Killiecrankie and talk a little bit about the Jacobites. So, on the 27th of July 1969, when the sun was almost about to set, the Jacobite army, led by the Viscount of Dundee, charged downhill towards the government army. Now, we know that they turned into the Hanoverian army, but at the time they were just the government army, or the Redcoats. And they charged towards them. They charged towards them with a Highland charge. And it looked kind of like this. So actually, when you think about it, it's quite creepy. The government soldiers did not have enough time. As you can imagine, they were charging down here. So they didn't have enough time to reload their muskets, and it took about 3 minutes to reload a musket, and they just had to get to their bayonets and run as fast as they could. Now, this is one of the first battles of the Jacobites, and this is actually one of the ones that they won. As you can imagine, they are charging here. The other government have no more weapons. They are having to run down here, away from the Jacobites, and actually, one of the soldiers from the government army managed to escape by leaping over here. You can still go and see it today, so it's quite cool. So that is actually 5.5 meters. That is, we don't know whether that is real or not, if that is a tail, but you can decipher that in your tasks. Unfortunately, what happened was they lost. Unfortunately for the Jacobites, they won. Unfortunately for the Jacobites, though, the Viscount of Dundee died. So, as I said, the Battle of Killiecrankie was the first of the Jacobite uprising in 1689. But who were the Jacobites and what did they actually want? So, despite what you might think, the Jacobites weren't all Scottish or from the Highlands. They were from all over Britain. It was anyone who supported James VII in his claim to the throne, and later his son James and his grandson Bonnie Prince Charlie. Now, usually in claims to the throne, the person has not been on the throne before, but weirdly with this one, James VII was king between 1685 and 1688 before he got booted off by his daughter Mary and her husband William of Orange, the Dutch king. So why did he get booted off? He got booted off purely because he was Catholic and his daughter and her husband were Protestant, and so was the majority of England and Wales, some of Scotland and Ireland. So mostly, if you're Catholic, you'd support James's claim to the throne. And if you weren't, you would have supported the government. The Highlands were still majority Catholic, so that made sense why there were quite a lot of Jacobites up in that area. And that is actually where their strongest support base was. throughout the Jacobite Rising, there were 4 in total that are your main ones. You've got your 1689, 1715, 1719, 1745, and unfortunately what happened after that was the Highland clearances in 1746. Those Highland clearances for the Scots ended up banning the kilt, the bagpipes, and actually quite a lot of the Highland way of life. So that is something that we're going to get into a little bit later. Fun fact, the bagpipes were classed as a weapon of war until 1996, which was before a lot of you were born, which makes me feel really old. But, you know, I was alive, and that's all that matters. The Highland clans, one of which is the Hay clan. Clan actually means children in Gaelic, so it just means the children of a lot of people. So big groups, and they all had a clan chief. So the Hay clan chief would be me right now.
It's not.
So, I hope you've enjoyed your whistle-stop tour, offering a little bit of an introduction to our Jacobites. The next one that we will have a look at is, we will probably have a look at 1715, seeing as there were 4 main uprisings, and we will look a little bit more into Jacobite life. So stay safe, keep your hands clean, and keep your distance from each other.